Good morning, Year 10. Sorry, Year 7. This is Lesson 10. Welcome to your next lesson in the scheme of work on your Bible stories. Just as a reminder, these stories are not there to challenge your religious beliefs, okay? They're just as a piece of writing, okay, piece of literature. Right, let's have a look at your keywords. Excuse me. So your first one is duplicitous. Okay, which means two-faced. Okay, you might want to think back to when you were looking at Odysseus rather. He was quite a sly character. In fact, even one of the goddesses, Athena, she said about him, "You clever rascal, so duplicitous, so talented at lying. You love fiction and tricks so deeply you refuse to stop even in your own land." So he's known as a very two-faced type of character. So have a look at the question. I want you to think back to the Garden of Eden, where Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge. How was the Garden of Eden the stage for a duplicitous event? So I'd like you to stop the video now, please, and write down your answer. Your next word is betrayal. Let's have a look, see what betrayal is. Prove false, violate by unfaithfulness. So that's what betrayal means. It's an act of disloyalty where your trust is betrayed. So I want you just to think about this. You can jot down some things if you want to. How might you feel if someone betrays you? So stop the video now, please. Okay. Your knowledge goal, you can write this down on your paper, is to summarise. Remember, to summarise is to pick out the key points, okay? To summarise the story of the Last Supper and explain its significance. And to do this, you're going to explore how this and the concept of betrayal has influenced subsequent literature. So this story of betrayal sort of goes back to Jesus and Judas Iscariot, where he betrayed Jesus, okay? And it's something that is used throughout other pieces of literature. And also you're going to explore the significance of the story of the Last Supper. Okay, I want you to have a think about this. Why do people betray? If you want, you can stop the video now and just make yourself a few notes, or you can just think about this. And then I would like you to click on the link and watch the video and make lists of reasons why film characters turn to betrayal. So stop the video now, please, and click on the link that you would have been given by your teacher. Now, having watched those clips, you know, you've got quite a lot of them that you would have just seen. You've got things like personal gain. You know, people want to earn extra money maybe, or they want to rise through the ranks and be considered a little bit more important. But betrayal seems to be something that happens in everyday life. Sometimes it could be to achieve a greater good, and in this case it could be considered or not considered bad, but as a holy act. So, you know, maybe some people betray just to do something that would benefit others. But on the whole, betrayal is something that could be considered something that is done to someone else or by someone else as an act of personal gain. Okay, let's have a look. Right, we're going to be looking at the story of Judas, the one that betrayed Jesus. If you look here, this picture is by Leonardo da Vinci, and Judas is the one that is the fourth head from the left. Let's have a look at the next slide. It is said that Leonardo da Vinci searched the jowls of Milan for a model for Jesus. Leonardo's fresco of the Last Supper. Judas is the fourth head from the left. So as far as Leonardo da Da Vinci is concerned, I hope I said Da Vinci and not DiCaprio, he felt that prison would be the only place that he could find a face that would fit the person that Judas was. Okay. So what I want you to do now, you're going to watch the story of the Last Supper. So you're going to be clicking on the link that you've been sent by your teachers. So I'd like you to stop the video now, please, and click on that link and make yourself some notes. Next, what I want you to do is click on the next link that you would have been sent and look at how exactly Judas betrayed Jesus. So stop the video now then, please. Okay, so Jesus actually wanted to be freed from his human form, and he seemed to know that he was going to be betrayed. But when you look at that clip, you can see that Judas actually was tempted or did actually betray Jesus through personal gain. He was paid some money. Okay, now what I want you to do is write an explanation of the significance of this story and how Judas's motivation reflects the themes. A theme is an idea that runs through a text or a theme, or a film rather. So it's what the film is about, or a book is about. And write an explanation of the significance of this story and how Judas's motivation reflects the themes in the movie clips that you saw earlier. So how is Judas's actions similar to that of the other movie clips that you saw? So stop the video now, please, and make yourself some notes. Now, your final feedback. We've got the first word, which is Samaritan. You think of the story of the Good Samaritan. What moral trait did the Good Samaritan show when he chose to help the wounded Jew? So what moral good thing did the Good Samaritan show when he chose to help the wounded Jew? And the other one is betrayal. How did betrayal lead to Jesus's death?